you, I've got one of the most essential white knuckles that's ever going to be, because today we're talking about Elliott waves. Elliott waves. All right, basics of Elliott waves. It's a 5-wave pattern to the upside followed by an ABC correction to the downside. I like how everybody differentiates the letters from the numbers. The numbers are up, the letters are down. That's what I like about it. So up on Elliott is 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 up, and then it's done. So notice how there's the down. These downs here are all ABC corrections within those downs because, as musicians are well aware, 5 is a powerful number. It's the micro macro number. So the whole idea of the Elliott wave pattern is it can be found on all time frames, the largest time frames, the smallest time frames. You have to use your creativity. It's like a game to try to find it, and people debate it in things like this. So what I'm going to do today is apply Elliott waves to the Dow Jones Industrial Average since 2008, and I'll talk about how Bitcoin plays right into that with its own Elliott wave structure. And obviously, we've discussed a million times that Bitcoin is exactly correlated to the stock market. Bitcoin existed at the moment that the stock market was at its lowest point, and it's been a bull market ever since. So, yeah, Bitcoin's up, ridiculous multiples, but it took a lot of the free money that was getting pumped in the Dow Jones to get it there. So we're going to look at this big grand story of the Dow Jones, what Bitcoin's done alongside it. Here we go, dude. Dow Jones Industrial Average, kid. On the weekly chart, look, all the way back to the beginning of this move, right? So I am arguing here that this is a 5-wave Elliott move, this entire thing. Now, the key thing is to be able to identify those ABC corrections, right? Because we got wave 1 up, 2 down. Find that ABC correction. Can we find the ABC correction in wave 2 down? I sure as hell see it crystal clear. A, B, C. C is that wrencher. It's the new low, and it's usually pretty ugly, right? So you got 5 waves, and within you got 5 waves, like literally 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 up. Like they're all there, right? You don't have to do every little thing, but you can, right? Just find those ABC corrections that are crystal clear on the weekly time frames. I'm looking here, okay? Okay, so then we've got another 5-wave move. It's just super long, all kinds of 5-wave moves in that 5-wave move, and guess what? That one ends on the old March 2020 sell-off, right? And this is an epic ABC correction as well. Now, on the weekly time frame, can you see it? It's hard to see. I drew a little line here, but you zoom in. Sometimes you need to zoom in to be able to see. Do you see an ABC correction right here? Do you see it? I sure as hell see it crystal clear. ABC, March 2020. A, B, C, heart-wrencher. And when you hit down at C, you start the next move to the upside. So this was wave 4 down. Crystal clear ABC correction in wave 4 down. Now we are in wave 5 up. And of course, in wave 5 up, there's 5 waves. So I'm saying the wave that we started, this final wave, began in March 2020, and it's probably going to end relatively soon because we have the confluence of the 4.236 Fibonacci extension, which in my view, aligns with the final impulsive move of this 5-wave move. So let's see if we can find those small ones within there, right? We've got 1 up. Can we find that ABC correction? I sure as hell crystal clear see it. A, B, C, crystal clear. C is a heart wrencher, hangs out on the good old Fibonacci structure, right? And then we start. Usually the third wave is the longest wave. If I haven't already said that, that's a classic nuance. The third wave is always the longest, almost always the longest wave. But this is where we are. We just finished wave 4 down, the corrective wave after wave 3, and we find that clear Elliott wave ABC correction. A, B, C, crystal clear. And this C can go, as low as it wants. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that. It could, though. It could. It could totally come all the way down here to test that line similar to that kind of self. But you know what? You see why that's unlikely. Does that look like what that chart's going to do? Nope. It already did that. What's more likely that this chart's sitting up for this final 5-wave Elliott move here? Within wave 5 of 5 of 5 of 5, like literally in this kind of moment. Okay. Literally the most basic thing. you're just going to have a little 5-wave move. I think this is the beginning of it. Even if we go lower, it doesn't matter. Some point you're starting that 5-wave move up and you go 1, some approximate, so approximate, 2, like these are my new, straight line regression model, right? 3, ooh, you know what? 3's got to be the long one though. So we're going to probably do, get out of here, and then, and then 4 down. And then, there you go. And then you have a larger, here, let me zoom out so I can draw this properly. So you're going to obviously you can literally predict it crystal clear. You hit that Fibonacci extension after this crystal clear 5-wave move. And then you're going to just have an A, B, C correction. And it's just classic, right? It's just classic. These shapes are so obvious, right? These are easy regression models to find yourself in, right? And there you go. Head and shoulders reversal structure to complete the Elliott wave move since the history began all these times back. And remember that this final little move, this 5 of 5 of 5 of 5, way deep in here, this is when it gets ridiculous. This is when the bubble pops. And you can see, I believe there's that crystal clear upside. So if you were buying on Thursday morning, then you saw the obvious thing. When the bombs are dropping, dude, and you're buying, I mean, that's bleak, but that's reality. When the bombs are dropping, you better be buying, right? It's so obvious. And we knew it was an ABC correction there. We knew that. And look how clear that reversal was. I mean, look at these massive green candles, right? To get you out to finish off, right? All this to say, we have such a strong case for Bitcoin going to its 702. It's not even funny. Not just Bitcoin, but the altcoins. Like, the stars are aligning. So what kind of Elliott wave do we got going on for Bitcoin? We've got 1 up, crystal clear ABC correction right here. Zoom in on that crystal clear ABC correction so you know I'm not out of my mind. A, B, C. Heartbreaker on that C. Classic. Starts the next wave up. That's the longest one. Third wave, longest one. Crystal clear ABC correction up here. Literally. A, B, C is the heart wrencher. And then you have the new high proved, and obviously this low didn't break that previous wave. If it broke down there, then it broke the pattern. But this wave obviously held way the hell up here. We get that new high that's establishing for once and for all that we did just complete wave 5 of Elliott wave. Now we're in an ABC correction on Bitcoin. A down, B up to 702 altcoin season prophecy fulfillment, and then C down to complete the head and shoulders reversal structure. Dude, yes, kid. Do you see all of it? Do you see? And what came first, dude? We had this big old ass ABC correction whole thing, right? Because what happened when Bitcoin topped previously? I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. But we just had a classic ABC correction, massive move, A down, B coming up to the B wave 702, right? Because I'm looking at the smaller Fibonacci structure here. Come up, B wave 702. We discussed a million times. I'm reading myself. This was altcoin psycho season. Literally A wave down, B wave up to the 702, and then the heart wrencher. C wave down, heart wrencher. Everything is lost. If you don't see that coming, well, then you didn't study Elliott waves and you don't know about Fibonacci. And it's like, come on, this is free for the taking at this point. So if it's not a million times over, a million times clear, I'm saying that in this current Bitcoin structure, we have now moved into that B wave up to the 702, where historically we saw the most epic altcoin season of literal history, right? And I'm saying that this one's going to be bigger than that. I think anyone can see that because of the market caps and how good old Bitcoin breaks $40,000, dude. On a literal Friday night, like the day after Russia invades Ukraine, and Bitcoin's really up chugging it to hit that B wave, right? Because the A wave down, we're in the B wave, which corresponds to the 702 from this top to this bottom, right? How many times have I beaten the dead horse? Now you know everything about Elliott waves and 5-wave moves, and you know about Bitcoin in the stock market. You know about the altcoins in the 702. Dude! Oh my God, dude! Come on your first rodeo.
seen this one before. Prophecy.